happen. Good evening, graduates, staff, community, and family members. Here we are again in the rain. Welcome to the Riverview School District Class of 2025 commencement ceremony. Tonight, we gather to celebrate a major milestone, a moment that reflects years of hard work, perseverance, growth, and maybe a few late nights along the way. The diplomas we'll soon present are more than pieces of paper. They are symbols of determination, resilience, and readiness. They mark the end of one chapter and the exciting start of another. To our graduates, whether you're heading off to college, entering the workforce, enlisting in service, or exploring new paths close to home, know this: you are ready. You leave here today as confident, capable, and prepared young adults, and we can't wait to see the incredible things you'll do next. This class has already accomplished so much, from academic excellence in the classroom to standout performances in clubs, the arts, and athletics. Your success has echoed across our school community and beyond. National Honor Society, technology competitions, Model United Nations, National History Day, WIPIAL and PIAA playoffs and success, scholarships, awards, you've done it all. And academically, you've raised the bar. 10 of our graduates here tonight maintained a GPA over 4.0 throughout their high school careers. I'd like to take a moment to recognize these scholars. So graduates, please stand when I call your name. Lily Bauer, Holden Beasy, Lily Hood, Drew Hunter, Genevieve Cadillac, Carter Loughran, Drew Ogrodowski, Levi Rupus, Peter Seckel, and Noah Vesky. And there's one more student who deserves special recognition, someone who accomplished something truly unique. This graduate not only met the NCAA Division I academic requirements, but also completed 4 years of rigorous coursework and an electrical apprenticeship through Forbes Road Career and Technology Center. Landon Johnson, please stand. Your hard work and focus are an inspiration to us all. These students and every graduate here tonight have made the most of what Riverview has to offer, and we are incredibly proud of all of them. As we reflect on this class's high school journey, one theme rises above the rest: perseverance. You began this chapter under circumstances no one could have imagined, starting here during a global pandemic. From remote learning and ever-changing guidelines to the uncertainty of what each day would bring, you faced challenges that demanded resilience and flexibility. And you rose to the occasion. You adjusted, adapted, and never lost sight of your goals. That ability to persist through adversity, to stay focused and steady when the world felt anything but, that is what tells us that you're ready. So class of 2025, your future starts now. Embrace it, chase it, create it. Keep looking forward, keep building relationships, and always lead with kindness. And remember, once a Raider, always a Raider. So congratulations. And if everyone could please rise for the singing of our national anthem by our senior Grace Note singers, and remain standing for our senior class president, Carter Loughran, to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, and welcome to the 2025 graduation ceremony. My name is David Turk, and I have the distinct honor of serving your students at the junior-senior high school. Tonight, I am especially excited to introduce a student whose hard work, dedication, and perseverance have earned them the title of salutatorian for the class of 2025. This year's salutatorian is one of the most involved students. Throughout her high school experience, she served as the club secretary for Spanish Club, student council, SAD, prom committee, where she was the top fundraiser, and was the treasurer of the National Honor Society. Athletically, she was one of the most outstanding student athletes. She was the captain of the varsity basketball team during her junior and senior year. She was also the #1 runner on the girls cross country team and qualified for the PIAA state meet 4 years in a row, finishing in the top 10 in the Whippeal during her senior year. This year's salutatorian is also highly involved in the community. She is active with the Kerr Museum, Riverview Athletic Association, Riverside Community Church, Oakmont Yacht Club, and the Greater Pittsburgh Food Bank. This student is one of our finest Raiders. I am privileged to present to you your 2025 salutatorian, Lily Bauer. Congratulations.
The class of 2025 is the largest graduating class in U.S. history with nearly 3.9 million students. Among them, I would like to believe that Riverview's 83 graduates have added not just to the number, but have stood out within it in ways that truly matter. The graduation ceremony today marks the end of our time at Riverview High School. However, the class of 2025's path continues with some going to college, others to trade school, and some entering the workforce. We all began as children on our first day of kindergarten, unaware of the amazing journey we would take together. Our simple yet curious minds led us through elementary school as we asked questions and explored the world one lesson at a time. We realized the true possibility of our own capabilities and the growth that followed. Though we cherished those early years, we were ready to leave behind the familiar and take our next steps forward as we entered the high school, which was a daunting task. We were filled with both nerves and excitement. Yet as the years passed and we moved through high school, those initial feelings gave way to lasting growth and connections. Looking back on high school, it is impossible to pick just one moment that defines our experience. There were countless memories made, and each one of them shaped who we have become. For some of us, our fondest memories include making it to the state championships, playing a holiday concert, performing in a musical, or competing at the home field in front of friends and family one last time. Others among us will not be able to forget the late nights spent studying for tests, writing papers, and scrambling to finish homework. These were the moments that tested our discipline and helped us grow into the individuals standing here before you. Our time at Riverview has brought us together through the many activities we were involved in. Through what seemed like endless practices and rehearsals, we have spent many hours together, working hard, supporting each other, and sharing meaningful experiences. Along the way, we built strong friendships that will go far beyond high school. None of this would have been possible without the people who have supported us along the way. Thank you to our dedicated teachers and staff for your endless support and guidance. You have helped shape us into strong individuals and believed in us when we did not always believe in ourselves. I would like to thank our athletic coaches for their dedication and unwavering commitment. To my friends and classmates who have been on this journey with me, thank you for making it such an incredible experience. I will never forget the laughs and smiles we shared every day. Last and certainly not least, thank you to my family. You have shown consistent encouragement through all my ups and downs. I would not be here if it were not for you. To my parents, thank you for being my ultimate inspiration in life. Initially, when I started writing this speech, I was unsure about how to finish it. But then I thought of a story my dad told me. It is an old Zen tale that begins with a man who is walking through a forest. He is suddenly chased by a tiger and then begins to run for his life. He comes to a cliff, and with nowhere else to go, he climbs down, clinging to a vine. As he hangs there, he looks down and notices there's another tiger waiting below. Then 2 mice begin gnawing at the vine. He is stuck. There's danger above, danger below, and the vine will not hold him much longer. But then he sees a wild strawberry growing from the side of the cliff. He reaches out, picks it, and eats it. It's the sweetest thing he has ever tasted. Now I realize you might be wondering why I'm talking about tigers and fruit, but I promise there's a point. High school was not always smooth sailing. There have been tests we did not properly study for, days that have felt too long, and assignments that have taken hours to complete. There were constant pressures above us, fears below us, and a lot of the times we have felt stuck in between, not sure of what is next. But here we are now to realize that there were strawberries everywhere throughout our journey. It could have been that one coach or teacher who made such a positive impact on your life, that random act of kindness in the hallway from a friend, all the athletic and academic accomplishments, the concerts, the performances, and even the group projects that were successful. As we step off this cliff into the unknown, wherever it may be, the truth is that there will be more cliffs, there will be more tigers, but there will also be more strawberries. So do not wait for everything in life to be perfect to enjoy it. It's important to notice the beauty in a world that is not always the way we wish it to be. Laugh when it gets hard and celebrate even the smallest wins. Live in the moment and be grateful for everything you have in life, because before you know it, time will have gone by so quickly. Life is too short not to live in the present moment and to enjoy all of its strawberries. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2025.
It is my honor and privilege to introduce the valedictorian of Riverview High School class of 2025, Drew Hunter. Drew is one of those rare students who embodies everything we hope for in a graduate. He is bright, humble, hardworking, and above all, kind. Whether in the classroom, on the soccer field, or simply walking the halls of our school, Drew leads with quiet confidence and a generous spirit that has earned him the respect and admiration of both peers and teachers alike. Academically, Drew has set the gold standard. He completed 8 advanced placement courses during his time at Riverview and never once scored below a 4 on an AP exam. His academic excellence has earned him both the AP Scholar Award and the prestigious Balshan Laum Honorary Science Award. But Drew's impact extends far beyond the classroom. He has served as Secretary of the National Honor Society and Treasurer for the senior class, roles that reflect both his sense of responsibility and his commitment to our school community. On the athletic field, Drew is a leader in every sense of the word. A 3-year captain of the boys soccer team and a 2-time all-section player, he also earned all-conference honors twice as a standout kicker on the football team. His drive, discipline, and sportsmanship have made him a role model for his teammates and younger athletes alike. In every space he enters, Drew brings a steady presence, a thoughtful mind, and a kind heart. He is exactly the kind of person we are proud to call a Raider, and the kind of person the world needs more of. So please join me in welcoming the valedictorian of the class of 2025, Drew Hunter.
My journey starts, like many of yours, at the side doors of 10th Street Elementary. I recall clutching the straps in my backpack following one of the very first days of kindergarten when my mom was picking me up at the end of the day. I overheard a classmate of mine pointing me out to her parents, saying, "That's the boy who can't talk." Fast forward a few years, and here I am standing in front of all of you with a microphone. Look at how far I have come. If that little boy in kindergarten was here today, I know he would see that his story is just one chapter of a much larger book, and that he, along with every one of you, has continued to step into something larger than ourselves. So instead, I say to you all, look how far we have come. Good evening, everyone. Family, friends, faculty, and fellow graduates, I am Drew Hunter. It is an incredible honor to stand before you today as the valedictorian of the class of 2025. As I look out to all of you, I see some of the most resilient, ambitious, and inspiring people I have ever had the privilege of knowing. I am reminded that this moment is not just about one person, or even about one class, but instead about the journey we have taken together over these 4 years, and the new journey we are just beginning. It is a celebration of growth, perseverance, and the tight-knit community that helps shape who we are today. Invaluable lessons have permeated our experiences. How to build lasting friendships, how to lead by example, not by words, how to write essays on books we never read, and how to balance school and life outside. This period of tremendous personal and academic growth that has come upon all of us was not an accident. It was inevitable due to the talented, driven, and compassionate faculty around us. Your sacrifices do not go unnoticed, and your impact left a mark beyond what was in the curriculum. Specifically, I would like to thank Mr. Ludwig, Ms. Lorenz, Mr. Capson-Bellis, and Mrs. Swagger for bringing out the best in my peers and me. You taught us how to question, how to listen, and how to fail with grace and try again. You answering questions with more questions, sacrificing class periods, and encouraging us to pursue excellence will never be forgotten. To our families, thank you for your sacrifices and encouragement that propel us forward. You stood behind us when we stumbled and cheered the loudest when we succeeded. You celebrate our successes more than you would your own. I would like to thank my parents, my grandparents, my sister Veronica, and my brother Noah. This moment is yours too. To my friends and teammates, thank you for sharing this journey with me. I am incredibly lucky to have such a motivated group around me, and I am confident that the connections that we have built over these 4 years will never fade. I will never forget the bus rides home from big wins, the cramming before finals, and the unplanned adventures. So many of my best memories were made with you. You helped me navigate periods of profound adversity this year. I truly do not know what I would do without you. To my coaches, thank you for giving me a sanctuary to develop my confidence and leadership abilities. Over the years, the field has become a classroom of its own, where I have developed a work ethic that I carry with me today. I will forever be grateful for the qualities that athletics have instilled in me. I would do it all over again without hesitation, even if my story ended the same way. Above all, I would like to thank God for continuing to guide me, especially when the path feels uncertain. It was in those moments when the next step was invisible that I was granted peace only faith could bring. I would be remiss if I did not mention a student who should be on stage speaking with you today instead of myself. A peer of mine who I have been lucky to compete with over the first 3 years of high school, Peter Seckel. Your dedication to your education throughout high school has been inspiring and continues to drive me. I pray that the struggles that you face become more bearable, and I have no doubt that you will see success in your future. This same message applies to all of you. We have varying degrees of direction regarding our future. Some know their desired destination already, some are bravely mapping out the path. Whatever journey you choose to embark on, I hope that it is one that you can find success in, whatever success means to you. As Pele once said, success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you are doing or learning to do. While I cannot tell you exactly how you will find success, I can promise you that you have the same opportunity as the person seated next to you. Make the most of it. Just try not to succeed too much. They might make you give a speech. The great unknown ahead of us can be daunting, but if there is one lesson that I've learned from the adults around me, it is that everything will work out. Chase what matters to you, and the details will fall into place. Stay true to yourself and never stop growing. Continue to carry the best of this place with you. Thank you all for being a part of my journey, and thank you for letting me be a part of yours. The boy who could not talk found his voice, and so did all of us. This chapter may be closing, but the story is far from over. The pen is in our hands, and there are many blank pages ahead. Congratulations, class of 2025.
I get to follow that. That's nice. That's nice. Let's give another round of applause to our valedictorians, salutatorians. Here we are again in the rain, ladies and gentlemen. Can't get away from it, but here we are. Thank you for attending. It's a wonderful event to celebrate for some of these folks up to 13 years of schooling in the Riverview School District. It's a great thing to celebrate. I'm going to express a little gratitude first. First, I want to recognize all of you, parents, guardians, family members, and loved ones, all of which are here or watching or have been a part of their lives along the way. Your support and mentorship is the bedrock of their success. So you're their first teachers, their champions, and their support system. So thank you. Graduates, please give a round of applause to all these folks. Staff and administration, many of which are sitting back here. Thank you for your preparation and being a small part of these graduates. Your influence on their lives is truly noteworthy. Special thanks goes to all of you, all also who have set up for tonight's event. It's a major undertaking, and we thank all of those who helped us tonight. Please give them a round of applause as well. To our local communities, to our school board, some of which are here also, thank you for continuing to support and invest in our students, in their dreams and their futures. We can't thank you enough. Let's give them a round of applause as well. Okay, graduates, here's my time to give you a little advice. Oh, before we get to that, I want to acknowledge Kiko. Where's Kiko? Kiko, stand up. Kiko's joining the armed services. Kiko. Come on, man. Very honorable. Thank you for going out to protect all of us. We appreciate you. Secondly, I want to acknowledge the Forbes graduates. Please stand up. Yes, this is They also graduated from Forbes about a week and a half ago. Congratulations, Forbes graduates. Okay. As Mr. Yu stated, this class of 2025 is truly excellent. They have excelled in the classroom, in the arts, on our fields and courts. They have volunteered in our communities, and they should be commended for their noteworthy achievements. Let's give one big round of applause for our students. Thank you for all of the years of hard work. Our school district is great because of all of you, so thank you. Okay, a tiny piece of advice, and I'm going to be short because I know I'm not going to say it. All right. In my life, I've had the opportunity to work in many places. I've traveled all over the world. I've met countless people, including all of you. Through those experiences, one truth has remained steady, and that is this. Most people are good. Most people have good intentions for others. Even in today's world, that's sometimes marked by division and frustration and uncertainty, and sometimes even bad behavior, I still hold this belief as truth. As you leave Riverview and step into the next chapter of your lives, I encourage you to hold on to that same hope. When you meet and interact with those around you, always assume good intent and make that your default position. Lead with curiosity instead of judgment. Ask questions and truly listen to what others have to say. Seek to understand before drawing conclusions and assume positive intentions. You've already shown us the power of kindness and compassion. Let those values guide you. Success to me is measured not only by what you do, but by how you treat others along the way. Kindness, seniors, and compassion are not signs of weakness and vulnerability. They are strengths, and the world needs more of it. So please, before... You like that? Okay, all right, we'll take it. So before anything else, be kind, be compassionate, be empathetic, and assume positive intentions in those around you. If you carry this concept forward and lead with this in mind, you'll not only find your own success, you'll help others find theirs as well. So therefore, class of 2025, we wish you the best of luck, and remember, once a Raider, always a Raider. If you need anything, job recommendations, guidance, advice, you need us to make calls, just know that we are an email or a call away. We'll always be here to support you. So go out, make your mark, represent the kind and compassionate leaders of tomorrow, and we wish you nothing but the greatest of happiness, success, good fortune, and peace. And we can't wait to see what you go out and accomplish. Keep us updated, and congratulations. Okay. Now to introduce our guest of honor. Some of you may already know him, the legendary Dr. Charles Ertlejack. Dr. Ertlejack is a proud 70-year resident of Oakmont and a former English teacher, coach, and superintendent right here in Riverview. He's earned degrees in English at Bucknell and Carnegie Mellon and his PhD in Educational Administration at the University of Pittsburgh. He served as a high school principal for 18 years at North Allegheny and Hampton. He loves our beautiful river towns and the neighbors of Verona and Oakmont, and enjoys watching our students from Riverview grow and thrive in our schools. He and Susan's 4 children are proud Riverview graduates, and his grandson is also graduating this evening, so that is truly special. His work as superintendent has laid the groundwork for many of us, including me, and he deserves our respect and gratitude. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm Riverview round of applause to Dr. Chuck Ertlejack.
A friend of mine who graduated from one of the largest high schools in Allegheny County, when I explained to him the photos in the store windows, the graduation parade through town, the parties all over Verona and Oakmont, he said, that would have never happened where I live. That only happens in small town America. We are blessed to live in these beautiful river towns of Verona and Oakmont. What a great night to celebrate the seniors of the class of 2025. Shortly, you will become alumni. You graduate as citizens in the greatest nation in the history of the world. It's your turn now to cherish, to love, and to preserve our constitutional republic in these United States of America. You represent the future of America. As in our past, our future needs heroes, everyday heroes, not those in comic books who wear capes and use magic wands, but real people, regular people whom we see and interact with every day. Who are heroes? They're kind, empathetic, compassionate, courageous. They're determined, unselfish, and hard-working. Heroes persevere 15 minutes longer than the rest of us, and that makes all the difference. You've been surrounded by everyday heroes in your lives. Your parents, your guardians, your teachers, your pastors, coaches, directors, local police, first responders, your crossing guards, your custodians, your administrators, your grandparents, your neighbors, your friends. They are the people who make a difference in your life. Please don't take them for granted, because none of us achieves anything solely by ourselves and our own efforts. Others are always leading, coaching, teaching, and encouraging us, even consoling us. One of my heroes, Roberto Clemente, the great Pittsburgh Pirate, once said, "Anytime you have an opportunity to make a difference in this world and you don't, you are wasting your time on earth." Every day, each one of us has an opportunity to become an everyday hero. Mother Teresa, the saint who ministered to the dying on the streets of Calcutta, India, said, "Not everyone can do great things, but we can all do small things with great love." Real love is the key. There's a woman who lives in Swedesburg, Missouri, named Claudine Wilson. She's a custodian in an elementary school, and she also drives the bus. But most importantly, she loves the kids in the school, and they return that love. The school board there recently had to make a decision as to what to name the elementary school. If you drive by the elementary school in Swedesburg, Missouri, in large letters on the outside of the building, it now reads, Claudine Wilson Elementary School. That's an everyday hero. A few years ago, Steve Hartman from CBS did a moving story in his On the Road series. It was a story about a 4-year-old boy named Austin who lived in Birmingham, Alabama. Sadly, he saw a story on the news one day as he watched with his dad about a panda who abandoned her baby panda. He said, "Dad, what's going to happen?" His dad said, "The panda may be homeless. The panda may go hungry." And the boy was so moved. He said to his dad, "Do we have homeless and hungry here in Birmingham?" And his dad, in a way appropriate to speaking to a 4-year-old, explained that they did. Austin said, "Dad, I want to take my allowance and I want to take any money that I receive as gifts. And I want to go out to the homeless." And he did. And he gave them chicken sandwiches and soda. Steve Hartman asked him, "Why do you do this?" And this 4.5-year-old boy said, "It's just the right thing to do." Now, Austin refers to himself as President Austin. And Steve Hartman asked his dad why. And his dad said, "He just thinks that's what presidents do." Now, when Austin let go of that chicken sandwich, he would look up and he would say to the person receiving it, "Don't forget to show love. Don't forget to show love." And they asked one of the men receiving the sandwich what impact Austin had on him. And he said, "Austin gives me hope." As Dr. English said, there are far more good people in the world than bad people. Sociologists tell us that for civilization and culture and a society to function, 85% of the people have to be doing the right thing and the good thing. So even though we hear about the 15% all the time, Don't let that discourage you. Do not let it overshadow the heroic deeds of everyday people. Use your talents to do the right thing, even when no one is looking. There are thousands of Riverview graduates, some of them in the audience today, who are out there in the world doing good things, doing heroic things. And remember, your achievements are always a combination of your interests, your abilities, your talents, and the grace of God. We don't do it alone. As you move to the next level of your education and your achievement, follow the path that has heart. Do something that you love to do. Heroes are not born, they are made by the paths they choose to follow. So as you look forward to your new path, when you come to forks in the road, and you will, I want you to follow the 4 P's. Pause, ponder, pray, and then pursue your goals. Whether you're going into a job, military service, a trade, an apprenticeship, technical school, college, or university, our society needs all of you. And never let fear of failure dissuade you from pursuing your goals. Roberto Clemente batted .314 over his career. That meant that almost 7 out of 10 times he did not reach base. Eleanor Roosevelt said, "You must do the thing you think you cannot do." Most heroes fail at some point because heroes are not perfect. The real heroic moment is when they lift themselves up from that failure and continue to do what is right and good. Winston Churchill during World War II said to the British people, "Success is never final. Failure is never fatal. The only thing that counts is courage. Never, never, never give up." But I have one caution. We're all talking to you a lot about hard work and perseverance. Take care of yourself along the way. Take care of your body, your mind, your spirit, your soul. There's a famous poem that says, "Beyond a wholesome discipline, be gentle with yourself. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here." It's customary to quote a great work of literature at a commencement ceremony. So I chose a title that I think we're all familiar with from age 4. The Little Engine Who Could, who became overloaded because he stopped to help others along the way. And so he doubted whether he could cross the mountain and said, "I think I can, I think I can." But after getting over that mountain, he said, "I knew I could, I knew I could." Be the little engine who could, because it's just the right thing to do. And as J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter stories, said, We do not need magic to transform the world. We carry all the power we need inside ourselves already. Be the author of your own story and write yourself as the hero. If you believe you can do it, you will achieve it. Become an everyday hero. Congratulations, and God bless you all.
right, the moment we've all been waiting for here this evening. Riverview, I present to you the graduating class of 2025. Graduates, as you come across, the stage is getting a little slick, be careful. Tyler C. Aftanis. Marco N. Aquino. Christopher S. Barnes. Elise I. Barnes. Lily A. Bauer. DeAndre Beatty. Jacob Alexander Bennett. George Joseph Bernstorff. John Paul Bertucci. Brenton L. Beyondich. Riley N. Boda. Giovanni Bryce Bonifate. Antonio Boyer. David Bradley. Olivia Brooks. Kiara E. Brun. Earl Matthew Campbell. Addison M. Carangio. Braden Casto. Quinlan P. Catanzaro. Natalia Coproth. Ariana Denise Condren. Brady M. Doherty. Marissa Davis. Brody T. Dean. Elijah J. DeVita. Kiko Donato. Jason Trolls. Sophia A. Emanuel. James Frederick Favo. Quinlan N. Fisher. Jack L. Flanick. Lila A. Flanick. Aiden Fritz. Caden Gallagher. Lily J. Hood. Luke S. Hoffman. Drew D. Hunter. Micah Edward Ivy. Anthony Chadlowick. Landon D. Johnson. Genevieve C. Cadillac. Rosalie Marie Krasinski. Francisco Mateus La Rosa Rios. Cameron Long. Carter C. Loughran. Caleb Mayhew. Ava Therese Mazer. Jalen Amelia McKay. Simon Earl Meals. Kate Mitchell. Michael Angelo Morasic. Molly R. Morrissey. Phoebe Q. Need. Michael L. Neely. Cameron James Neely. Christopher S. O'Toole. Drew R. Ogrodowski. Matthew L. Orban. Will L. Orban. Jacob Kreisman. Susan Farrell Pronio. Noah Marshall Prosky. Levi R. Rufus. Alex Schulteis. Peter Seckel. Tallulah Shanti. Braden Sims. Reese E. Stemper. Anthony Tagano. Aiden M. Tracy. Haley Trost. John Sambis. Katarina Sambis. Evan Alexander Bassett. Noah E. Vespi. Tina M. Volpe. Madeline Marie Warren. Nylan A. White. Dino Francis Yario. Trinity Nicole Yost. Riverview School Board of Directors, I present to you the graduating class of 2025 of Riverview School District and attest to you that they have achieved the requirements for graduation in the state of Pennsylvania. Graduates, you may move your tassels from the right to the left.